Hey, it's Kathy, and today we're going to talk about fascia and fascial stretch therapy. First of all, most people think I'm going to stretch their face when I say fascial stretch therapy. That's not the case. Fascia is connective tissue, and if it's healthy, it should look like a wet spider web. It surrounds your muscles, kind of like a tube sock, but it does more than that. It goes all the way through your body, it holds your organs in place, it gives your body structure. Now, blood vessels and nerves run through your fascia, and if it's tight and pinched off, then you can have pain in some of those areas as well. The idea behind fascial stretching is to create a little bit more space in that fascia so that your body can move better and you have less limitation. If you're an athlete, having fascial stretch therapy done can really improve your sport because it gives you more range of motion. It takes away some of the pain and it heals you quicker. So, what happens to make your fascia tight? Lack of hydration is a number one thing. If we have scar tissue, if we have a repetitive motion, so think of a baseball player who is throwing he's a pitcher and he's throwing that ball the same time, the same way all the time. That can create a lot of fascia. A boxer will have more fascia in their face because our body is smart enough to send extra protective tissue to where we take the most impact. Someone that sits for a living has a lot more fascia in their lower back and in their hips because their body is saying this is an area of pressure, so we need to send more protection there. So fascial stretch therapy can really be demonstrated by the finger. This is a really great demonstration that Chris Frederick, one of the founders of fascial stretch therapy, came up with. If I take my finger, I can give it a little bit of a push and I can get some range of motion here, a little bit of flexibility. But if I add some traction at the joint and then pull backward, I can get a lot more range of motion. So that's what adding traction at the joint and then stretching the tissue can do. So if it can do that for my finger, imagine what it can do for your hips, your shoulders, your back. It's fantastic therapy. So check out my page on fascia and fascial stretch therapy and shoot me an email. If you've got any questions, I'd love to answer them. Have a great day.